live preparing. We live already. I can hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Xingyan.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone on Saturday afternoon? It's Call Me Chef time. Live cooking class with YoRipe. I can see people are coming in. That's good. Hey, Cherry. So this is the live cooking class. If you're cooking alone, please feel free to switch on your webcam. And so, we can see your progress.
I can't cook because I'm on course.
Chef Rani can also see, what you're making. You can share about the dishes also with the other participants. Otherwise, yes, exactly. If you have questions, you can also just type in the chat box. I will help you to ask Chef Rani. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to make cheesy fish cutlet. It's a very interesting dish, but very simple ingredients. And we have Chef Rani here. Maybe some of you remember her. She joined us for our cookathon event. Hi, Rani. How are you today?
Hi, Xingyan. Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So happy to have you back with us with YoRipe. And Rani is a mother of 3, and she usually cooks hearty meals that she sells to get income for her family. But during the early days of COVID-19 and circuit breaker, she had to stop and didn't have income during that period of time. And with the new normal in place, we would also like to explore to bring joy to people through her culinary skills in a different way. And that's why we thought, we could do this virtual cooking class together to give Rani another platform to showcase and add value using her culinary skills, but in a different way. And we are so happy to have her back. I think last time she taught us chicken biryani. It was amazing. I tried it the next day. It was really good recipe. So, before we start the cooking class, just want to give a quick introduction to YoRipe. If you don't know about YoRipe, you really should download the app. We just launched our new app 2 weeks ago. It's much easier to use. It really helps you to cook better, give you ideas. It's Asian cuisine focused with local ingredients, over 800 videos you can watch and learn. So learn something new, cook something for your family. And we are very glad that we've been featured under our latest favorites on App Store. So you can see that YoRipe is here featured by App Store under today. So again, this is really great that we get featured. So hopefully, if you like the app, help to share, and really glad that you're joining us. Okay, so we are going to start cooking. Rani, right? Are we ready?
Yes, we are.
Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first of all, we're actually going to look into the ingredient before we can start cooking. So I've also shared my recipe and the methods in the app as well. So the ingredients will be like 1 onion chopped finely. Okay, can you see that, Xingyan?
Yes, I see very well.
Right. Okay. And then 2 cloves of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 red chili.
Yes.
Or green chili. I mean, if you guys don't like spice, then if you want to cut this off, it's totally fine.
Yes.
And we have some dry shallots.
Nice. Yes, if you're making this for children, I think it's probably good to avoid the chili.
Right. Yes. And we have some finely chopped coriander. And here we have 1 tablespoon of red chili powder.
Yes.
And we have 1 tablespoon of pepper. And if you don't want the pepper, it's also optional again. All right. And we have 1.5 tablespoon of salt here.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have about 3 eggs. This is for the later part, before we fry, we will actually, we will basically mix this, and then we will dip the ball into these and into our breadcrumbs as well. And the 2 main ingredients for this cheesy fish cutlet will be the mashed potato. So I already actually prepared two potatoes. I already boiled and mashed it very finely, right? And I have some fish here. When it comes to fish, I will actually prefer some boneless fish. And what I'm using today is actually toman fish. You can also use batang fish or shark fillet. Actually, it's totally perfect with any fillet fish without bone. And
So
what
your favorite fish, preferably without bone.
yes, and it's actually easy to prepare the dish as well.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is we're actually going to start the boiling of that fish first. So I'm actually going to boil the fish right now.
Okay. And Rani, for the potatoes, right? Do you peel them first before you boil, or
I did boil first, only then I peel and mash.
I see. And when you mash the potatoes, do you add any condiments?
No,
seasoning?
it's totally, it's just potato.
Okay, very healthy.
Yes. So now I'm actually going to add some water here.
Right. So yes, in a saucepan, add about maybe a liter of water.
It's about I mean maybe half a pot, you know. And actually based on your quantity of your fish as well, because you really need to like cook the fish well.
Yes.
So I'm going to actually throw the fish in.
So you don't have to wait for the water to boil, and you can just add the fish.
Yes, what I did was actually I already pre-boiled my water.
Okay.
So I actually used the pre-boiled water. So if you are starting, you know, just you can actually start heating your water before. I mean, bring it to a boil before you actually dip your fish in.
Okay. So put about fill the pot with about half filled with water, and then once it's boiled, add in the fish fillets. Right. So the fish fillets, they are of course clean and dry.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it looks inside now. So can you see the fish?
Yes.
Right. So what we are going to do now is we are waiting for the fish to actually boil. So we will start mixing the other ingredients. So with the potato.
Rani, we have a question from Cindy. She's asking what type of potatoes to use. Is it yellow or the white?
I'm just using a normal local potato. I mean, I think it's actually individual's preference. Whatever you get, you can actually perfectly use, as long as it's a potato.
Okay. Is it the same type like you use for curry?
Oh yes.
That will work great.
The one that we will get in the local market. Yes.
Okay. Right. Cool. Thank you, Rani.
Yes. So now what we're going to do is.
Rani, everything okay?
Oh yes. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to add the onion. Can everyone see Xing Yan?
Maybe you can zoom out the camera a little bit because it's a bit low.
Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Right. So I've already added the onion, and I'm going to add the garlic as well.
So in a big bowl, yes, the chopped onion, the garlic.
Yes. Now the chopped chilies.
Yes.
And then the shallots.
Yes.
And then the chopped coriander.
Yes. Are you going to stir fry them?
No, it's just going to be raw because we are going to have a deep fry later.
Okay.
So all remains raw like this.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
How will you eat this later?
You can actually eat this with a chili sauce. You can eat this with tartar sauce. You know.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
So you can add in the potatoes now, the mashed potatoes.
Yes, the mashed potatoes. Yes.
Wow. Very interesting. Where do you learn this dish, Rani?
Okay, this is actually from my secondary school, right?
Okay.
This is actually in my home economics book. And I remember doing this dish during my secondary school. And I actually came back home one fine day to do it for my family. And eventually they started liking this.
Wow.
Yes.
This is so.
What I'm gonna do is-
Do you like cooking since you were in secondary schools?
Right, because I've seen my moms, my aunts, actually all the ladies in my house are good cooks, I would say. Every individual has their different, how to say, way of cooking or different way of, different race cooking, you know. Some are good at Malay food, some are good at Chinese food.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm actually giving it a good stir. Actually, I'm preparing this for my home. I'm just going to use my fingers to
Yeah,
give it
sure.
a good stir. Because I already washed my fingers before I start.
Yes.
Right.
So of
So
course at home, right? Yeah, it's
correct.
ourselves. So after we clean our hands, they clean.
Yeah,
We can use our hands, the best tool to
correct.
help
And I
us.
also believe, the touch gives a good love, from the bottom of your heart. And your dish turns
Yeah,
out to be good.
agree.
Right.
We have a question here. Do you do rock bun?
Rock bun. No.
So when you came home, right, you make for your family this dish. What was their reaction?
It actually happens to be one of my uncle's favorite dish.
Okay.
So what happens is like in a month, once he will actually get me all this ingredient, and I used to actually do this for him. All right. So can you see I've already given it a good stir. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the salt, the pepper, and the red chili.
Yes.
Right.
So now we're going to add in the seasoning, the
Yes.
powder, while the fish is being boiled in the pot.
Yes. So I'm adding the chili powder now, followed by the pepper and the salt. Right?
Yes.
And we are going to stir it again.
So actually, because it's already seasoned, right? So you can
Right.
be eaten on its own too. You don't really need like a sauce to go with it.
Yes. Actually, I mean, if you like to have sauce, I think children do love it with sauce like mayonnaise, chili sauce, but there are some people who really just want to taste the original of the cheese ball itself. So I think as we're adding cheese, it's already very flavorful. So I don't think that, yeah.
Yeah, I was very excited when I saw the mozzarella as ingredient, because usually we think about the mozzarella, the melted mozzarella on cheese.
Yes. Right. Actually, if for those who doesn't like cheese, because I do know that some don't like cheese, so it's fine not to add cheese.
Okay.
Just follow the exact method, but it's okay not to add cheese.
I see.
Or even if you want, there's some other ways that you can actually do this. You can actually stuff this in spring. Yes, you can stuff the center with a spring. Something interesting. I mean, cooking is all about adventuring. Exploring a lot of things. So I believe that you can try all, and then maybe you can know the right one or the right taste for you.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Adapt to your personal preference.
Correct. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the fish here. So I'm going to go wash my hands now.
Sure. So today's cheesy fish cutlets, the portion that Rani is preparing is good for about 4 people. So of course, you can adjust the portion in terms of ingredients, seasoning, to the number of people you are cooking for.
Sorry, Singyan, sorry.
Now, just saying that it's for 4 people, right? The portion.
Yes. Yeah, actually, it depends on how big you actually want that ball to be. If you're looking for the tiny ones, it depends on how you roll. So if you're looking into a standard size, a decent portion, then maybe it's like 4 to 5. But if you're really looking into those tiny ones, it's still fine. You can just roll it in a very small balls. Yeah. So now I'm going to check on the fish here.
Yes.
Okay, I think we still need some more time for the fish.
How do you know? How do you know that the fish needs a bit more time in cooking?
Okay. Actually, I'm using a spoon to actually try. It's not
Okay.
soft yet. I can still feel the translucent there.
Yes.
So it's still not cooked yet, and it's not also breaking up. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it needs to be flaky.
Yes, I'm actually putting it in a very high flame. You can see the fish boiling as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really on a high flame.
Yes.
Actually, there was another method that I actually thought of. So if you don't want to actually boil the fish, you can also try another method of actually steaming the fish.
Okay.
Right. So in both ways, actually, you can actually remove. I mean, you can fat the fish very nicely.
Cook. Yeah, exactly. So cook the fish either by steaming or by boiling it.
Correct.
Mm.
So okay.
I think this dish is quite good to make also because now, I mean, we are, of course, you know, it's phase 2, we can go out, but it's also maybe good not to spend too much time outside. So maybe it's better to visit like family and friends home. So this is a dish good for like to be shared because it's individual, individual balls.
Yes. And I think actually home cooked food is actually more advisable because if you think you have children, and I think it's a healthy way and you know what ingredients you have in it, and you don't have to like be very health conscious, you don't have to think like, oh, what would they have like added, is it good or not? So by we doing it at home, I think it's more healthier and we know the preference much more better. So and I think like for my family, I think my kids enjoy home cooked foods more than shop foods eventually. Right. So okay, while waiting for the fish, let's just whisk the egg.
Okay, so let's beat the eggs.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You choose a spoon to beat.
Yes.
Is there a difference between spoon and fork?
I don't know, but
at my home we use chopsticks.
Oh, okay. Yes. I've tried that method as well, but forks, I'm not too sure. But spoon is also okay. You see, you still get the fluffiness,
Yeah.
Right. So this is actually 3 eggs because I feel that it's enough for me to actually dip. But then if you're looking into a bigger portion, then I also advise you to increase the number of your eggs. Right. I mean, if you have extra later, you can just fry.
Yeah, because you want to reach a consistent that you can add in the breadcrumbs and it has a good coat, right, around the
yes,
the potatoes.
Because I'm going to actually dip it twice. Yes, I'm going to dip it twice so that you can have the outer more crispier and the inner to have a very soft texture.
Okay, so that's the secret. It's 2 layers of coating if you want to have it very crispy outside, golden color, and moist inside. Coat it 2 times. We're gonna see how Rani's will be doing the coating.
Okay, I think it's good.
Yes.
Right. So let's set it aside.
Yeah, there are different types of breadcrumbs, right? Like the panko ones or the Japanese one. Do you have a recommendation on which one to use?
I think I'm just using the normal one. Okay, I can maybe show you that. Yeah, I'm actually using this.
Okay, so it's panko, panko bread.
I'm using this. Right.
The ones that for like tempura.
Sorry?
No, I'm just saying that some people use this for a fried shrimp.
Correct. Okay, I'm going to check on the fish again.
Yes. Yeah, looking at the time, now the fish has been almost like for 15 minutes in the pot.
Yes, it's perfectly cooked.
Yay! So about 15 minutes. Yes, the fish are cooked and we're taking them out.
Yes, I think it's about 15 minutes. Am I right?
Yes.
It's about 15 minutes.
So at home, right, as you can actually start boiling the water as you chop the chilies, the garlic. So you optimize the time.
Correct. And another way, like I mentioned to you, even while making my biryani, I don't know why, but I like to make my cooking fast and
Yes.
easy. I don't know why, because I like cooking, but I don't enjoy staying in the kitchen for too long.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially here, it's so warm. So
Yes, it is. So I'm actually going to throw this water away.
okay.
Right. Okay. So, okay, the fish is ready.
Okay. Maybe the
So what I'm
camera
gonna,
we can tilt it to be a bit lower so we can see it.
okay.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So as you see, actually, I also didn't actually remove the skin because it's totally perfect to be with the skin. But I know that some of them, they don't like the skin, so they actually remove it. But I believe the skin actually gives an extra taste when you fry and when you eat it later on.
Yes, fried fish skin is so good.
Yes.
It's a snack category
Yes,
on
yes.
its own.
So it's hot. That's why I'm
Try
actually
making fish skin at home.
try making.
Fried fish skin.
Oh yes, we did, but it actually didn't come up to the taste, but it was still edible, I would say.
Okay, I see.
Right. I mean, I used my own ingredients and I just tried on my own. So yeah, it was still edible and the children did at that.
Okay, great.
Right. So it's actually very hot here.
Yes, I can see the steam from the fish.
Yes. So that's why I'm not there. I don't dare to put my hands in now. But it's good if I'm going to use my hand, but hopefully I can do that.
Yeah. Just Rani, can you just share again what is the type of fish that you use today?
What I'm using is actually toman fish. Yes. Because I was actually looking for the batang fish, but I could not find one in the market now.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
So I actually changed it to the toman fillet. Like I also did mention to you, you can actually use the shark fillet. Right. There's actually quite a number of fishes that they sell. You can even use cod fish.
Yeah, I think what's important is like this, like not much, no bone. So
Bone.
yeah,
Yes.
fillet completely
Correct.
safe. So we are actually a bit breaking up the fishes into pieces. Before we add the fish into the bowl of the mixture, right, with the mashed potatoes and the spices.
Okay, I'm going to try. Okay. And I'm going to actually add the fish together with the potato.
Yes, so after the fish has been smashed,
Yeah.
we are now adding them to the big bowl where there was mashed potato, shallots, coriander, chili powder, salt, pepper, and garlic. And of course, if you like chili, you can add some chili.
Let's see, I found one bone here.
Wow.
So that's why it's actually good to actually give it a stir in your hand more than a spoon, because you can actually feel if there's, that you can actually feel the texture, right? And you see there's bones coming up now.
Yeah.
It was told that it's a boneless fish, but eventually there's a lot of bones. So you can actually
So what is
feel
good, is to let the fish cool a little bit. Yeah. Because here we want to show you. We don't want to keep you waiting. So Rani is rushing for time, but ideally let the fish cool a little bit, so you can use your hand, and then if there's any bones, you can easily detect that. Yeah, actually, I like the sensation of like using your hands to break things. The mixture.
Easier, actually.
Yes. not only the mixture as well, but I also feel like, yeah, it's a very nice, soothing gesture to do. I think that's why some people like to make bread, right? Make the dough.
Dough. I think only then you also will know the right texture so that you can actually adjust if you need to adjust anything by adding the ingredients. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes, of course, recipe is only a guideline, right? Sometimes
Yes.
things can be you can have a bit different conditions or different preferences. So you can, with your feel to it, then you can really master. Then you know next time, okay, what is good, what the taste will be if this is the texture we're getting.
Yes. Okay, I think it's very good already. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to heat up the oil first. Okay.
Yes.
And while the oil is getting heated up, we'll actually start the cheese and we'll start rolling, so it'll be just nice.
Yeah, because the oil will take a while to get heated up. Yes.
Yeah. Because you need to keep the oil in a very consistent level so that you will have the perfect color and the perfect texture.
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to wash my hands again.
Sure. So we have we are almost ready to deep fry the cheesy fish cutlet now. Actually, cheesy fish balls maybe, because we're going to roll them into balls. Obviously, you can, as you prefer, you can make them into patty. If you want to make a fish burger, I think this will be a great way to eat the cheesy fish fillet as well.
Yeah, it can be a very good patty as well. If you are a spice lover, then yeah, I think it can go well on a patty also.
Yes.
Right.
Yay, we got a fire started. Rani, we have a quick question here. Can we use the canned tuna fish for this recipe?
I think should not be a problem, but honestly, I've not tried that. But I think there's no much difference, but maybe you can try.
Yeah, I think it depends. Depends the canned fish, because if the tuna is like in salted water, then maybe you might want to cut the salt in.
Yes.
With
or there are some that is just in the water, the tuna flakes. Yeah. So okay, I'm adding oil. So as I'm doing a deep fry, I'm going to use oil a bit little more.
Yes, actually, the canned tuna is really good idea because at least you don't have to worry about the bones.
Bone, yeah. But so, I'm talking about the taste wise. I mean, I do not know whether will it really taste like a fish cutlet.
Yes, to experiment.
Correct. But it's actually, I think it's something that we got to try about.
Yep.
Right. Okay, can you see the amount of oil I've actually got here?
I can see it's about 1/3, right?
Yes. It's around. And okay, and for those who are afraid of like frying, they're scared of the oil, they're scalding their hands and all. They can actually use a deep fryer if they have one.
Oh, yes.
Yes, they can actually use a deep fryer.
Maybe you can use air fryer too?
Yes, but as all of us know that, cooking in a hair fryer and when it comes to a deep frying method, the taste is a bit different. But if you're fine with it, then it's totally fine.
Yes.
Right.
Agree. I think if you have air fryer and you feel like, okay, I don't want to, use so much oil and feel it's a bit risky, the deep frying like on the stove, then you of course can use air fryer, but be just aware that the taste will be a bit different. But of course, I think the convenience and safety is it's great. So Rani, do we use high flame to heat up the oil?
I'm going to put it in a low flame because I'm going to make the balls first.
Okay. So low flame, heating up the oil.
Yeah, slowly, let them slowly heat up, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to prepare the balls,
Okay, this part looks really fun. This is the part that I think the kids can help.
Oh, yes, actually.
Maybe they will enjoy.
Yes.
Wow, you're so experienced. Just with one hand and the gesture.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put here, I'm just going to press a
Okay.
small.
Okay, you want to make a dent in the middle.
Yes. Because we are going to add the cheese inside here.
Okay.
Can you see?
Ooh, yes, we can see.
Right. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take some cheese. And I'm just going to put it here.
Okay.
And press it in.
Yeah, like about half a spoon.
Yeah, half. If you need more, then perfectly fine. Okay.
Ooh, it's a lot. Can we close it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're just going to add a bit more.
At the top to close.
Right.
The
If
fish.
you're really, if you're really, having problem in actually making a ball out of it, you can actually just close it like that, like what I did.
Okay.
Then take a bit more and then use
It's like
both your
making
hands.
a huge meatball.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and then throw it between the two hands.
Yep. So what we're going to do is, so you see it's perfectly, it's like a ball.
Don't be afraid. I think throwing this gesture helps actually to form the round shape and
yes,
have a
exactly.
smooth surface as well.
Correct. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to dip it. I'm going to,
That's the mixed egg.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Right.
Okay, now it's well covered. And then, okay, this is the breadcrumbs. Wow.
Right.
Okay, give it a nice roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
well
a
covered.
very gentle roll to keep up the shape and not to break the. So again, we are going to drop it in.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And again, we are going to coat it.
Wow, okay. So that's more egg mixture with breadcrumbs, 2 layers.
Yes. And I'm just
more crispy.
slowly, gently going to press it on. Right. So we have actually gotten one ball done. So maybe I'm going to do about another 3 more.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to use the same method, guys.
So first, yes, get a small lump of the mixture in your hand.
Yes.
And try to make it into a round shape.
Yes. And then here.
Yes, use your thumb press to make
when you're using a thumb, actually the sides actually opens up. So
sorry, Rani, can you go your hand a bit lower? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as you're pressing it, sometimes it opens up in the side.
Yes.
So try to close it, then and then, so that it don't really breaks out.
Okay.
And the cheese won't get mixed up with the whole ball.
Yes.
So again, I'm going to stuff the cheese.
All
right. Okay. Are we keeping up the time, Xingyan?
Yes, we're doing very well.
Right.
We have about 25 more minutes, so.
Wow.
We have. I think we can finish on time, so everyone can enjoy their dinner.
Yes, yes, yes. Right.
And so give it a nice throw between the 2 hands.
Yes. Right. And then again, you dip. And then again, the breadcrumb. And then you throw in again. And again. Right?
Yeah.
And after that, just gently press everything in together.
Okay, don't forget this last step, very important.
Sorry?
I think this step is quite important because, if you don't do this right, just put it directly on the plate, then it's not so, it's completely stick onto the surface, and it may just, some of the breadcrumbs may be on the plate instead of on the, on the ball. So you want to make sure everything is well stick. The best way to do it is just give it a gentle throw on the hand. I'm learning so much. I think this is really fun.
This is actually like those stress balls that we have. in our
Yeah, I
office.
know, because we
Right.
always, like, I think especially when we look at the food, that whenever there's something like the cheese in the middle and the filling always looks like, wow,
Yeah.
so nice, but never thought that we could make it at home. So it's really good to learn. And I think the tricks about coating it 2 times and then give it a gentle throw to make sure the breadcrumb sticks well. It's really helpful, because I tried before with this breadcrumbs, but mine really falls apart, and I think I know why now.
Oh, okay. So do you cook as well, Xingyan?
Yes, I do.
You do.
So I have this not really new habit. I mean, I've been cooking for quite a while, but I like to nowadays to cook like 2 big dishes on Sunday, and
Mhm.
then kind of use it like a meal prep. So like
Mhm.
at least Monday to Wednesday, it's like
Yeah.
my meals are covered. I just have to heat it up, and then
Oh,
I'm very happy to eat like these 2 dishes.
okay.
And help me to add also like distress away of spending my Sunday afternoon, and
Mhm.
also like challenge myself, because it will be quite like I'll try to make a bit more complex dishes, like the chicken biryani that you taught the other day.
Okay. So how was it? Did you like the taste actually?
Very much. So it
Right.
was really, really good. But I think, okay, I made biryani before, but
Mhm.
the taste was different, because this time I think the milk and saffron into the rice
Mhm.
was kind of a game changer. Like the
And
flavor
I
of the
think that
rice was so good.
the tomato puree actually played a good part in that, because if you eat from the normal hawkers, they don't normally add tomato puree. So if you have added the tomato puree to the chicken, I mean, if you ask me, I think the tomato puree did a very good part there.
Yes. And I also boiled, when I boiled the chicken, right? And then I used actually the stock of that the chicken, that water, when to cook the biryani. So
Oh, the rice.
yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. Then I should try that next time.
And then we had extra, so we bottled up the chicken stock, and then we had extra chicken stock for which we used to cook another it's a Moroccan stew chicken
Oh,
a week
okay.
later.
Okay.
Yeah, we quite like chicken at home too.
Okay. So, okay, we are finally at the last 1 year, because I'm not going to complete the entire thing. I'm going to like do it
So we can
later.
show you, exactly, the frying part. So Rani, like, do your kids eat this at home, like as a snack or as a meal?
Sometimes as a meal, like if I do any gravy, I like to have cutlets. If or not, sometimes it can be, a snack, like what you say. Yeah. But if it's a snack, actually I don't really add a lot. Maybe I try to cut short even more, you know. Yeah, because it's just a snack, you see. So I wouldn't want them to have a very heavy snack as well.
I see.
Okay, we are perfectly done. Can you see?
Yay.
Right. Let me just push this away and go and wash my hands.
Yeah, just want to check if anyone is cooking along today, and if you want to show us how's your progress, how's everything going. The plate is magically moving. We will show you thanks for the question via YouTube. So Kuna, we will be frying the fish very soon, and you will know how much time it takes.
Okay.
So stay with us.
So we are ready to fry now, Xingyan.
Yay!
Right.
So how do you know if the oil is hot enough, Rani?
Oh, I think it was more than, 5 minutes. Actually, and when you actually, I tested this way. I can feel the heat
This is
over.
experience. Put your hand on the.
Right. The heat. I need to be very honest. If you're going to ask me these questions, it's sometimes a bit difficult, because I don't exactly follow measurements and all when I cook at home, So I just see and just follow my heart and just get going.
Yes.
So we're going to dip this in now.
Okay. So
gently.
again, give it a light throw between the 2 hands before you put in to make sure really it's well coated. I think this step is
And
quite.
I also don't want it to break open, because if you see when some of them, when they use, when they do cutlets, they will actually add a rice flour to actually keep their balls,
Okay.
the mixture together. But
Yes.
yeah, I'm actually just, what I'm doing here is actually just giving a good press, and then I'm just popping
Right.
it in gently.
So you see that, of course, the oil it's hot enough because you can see
Yes.
the bubbles
So
around
we're
it as
just
soon
going
as
to
you
remain
put
the flame in the same consistent. We are not going to change it at all.
Okay, so don't have to change the flame, just to keep the
Yes.
same.
Right.
Okay, so our 4 cutlet balls are being deep fried now. So the time is 5:40.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start the clock.
Right. Just okay. Oil back. What I'm going to do is gently move the balls. Right? Can you see the golden?
Oh, yes, you can see the change of color already.
Yes. That's right, because you have already cooked your potato, you have already cooked your fish. So you don't have to cook this a lot. You just have to, wait it to change to a nice golden color.
Okay.
And
About how
then,
many minutes do you recommend?
Maybe let's say about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
You see, show the colors.
Yep.
So and you don't like really rush, you just gently move them away.
Yes.
And I also encourage you to use a non-stick pan.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's easier.
Exactly.
But
Yes. Good point.
if you're using if you're using a deep fryer, I think you don't even have to be afraid. You can just throw and then you just finish.
Because there's no, I think because it's so well coated, right? So there's not like water. It's not like you deep fry a piece of fish itself. Then
Correct.
So this and also I think Rani used low heat. So
Yes.
this is also good too. You don't have to really use high heat if you are afraid of the oil splashing.
Okay, I am actually concentrating in the color as well.
Yes.
I don't want them to
to be too burnt.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is a very good color, but we're just waiting for the underneath to be cooked the same.
Okay.
Right. So I'm just going to let it cook for some time. Yeah. Right. Actually,
sorry, Rani?
We can actually try chicken as well. If you have minced chicken, instead of the fish, you can actually try it with chicken.
Yes. If you're afraid of the bones, right? I think chicken is a good choice. You can use
Correct.
minced chicken, right?
Minced chicken, yes. So what you do is maybe you can half cook your chicken. You can half cook your minced chicken, or you can also steam your chicken mince.
Yeah. Or you can stir fry it. Yeah. Really quickly.
Yeah, and then you can still use the same ingredient.
Yeah, so this is quite versatile. It's like you can replace the protein with the protein you like. I think then the rest, the potato, obviously it's delicious with the cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, the color is really turning gold very nicely.
Yes.
So, Rani, usually what time does your family have dinner?
If it's on a weekdays, then it's about 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
If it's on a weekend, then of course it's super late. Yeah, it's super late.
Why is it so?
Because everyone has their own things. So one of my child will go off for soccer. The another one will be meddling something. So everyone's timing of coming back is a bit different. Or some even have their dinner outside. Yeah, so only on the weekdays is like quite standardized.
Okay.
Right. Okay, I think we are very good. We can start to remove it. Can you see all the colors?
Yes. Maybe we can show one when you dished it out.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, to the camera.
Okay, I think it's good. We can actually remove it.
Okay. So it's about 5 minutes. We are 5:45 now.
Right.
5 minutes, and because we see also the color is ready, nicely golden, and 5 minutes is up. So let's.
So I'm actually going to drain the oil first before I start serving. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So like I say again, if you don't like those huge balls and you prefer the smaller ones, then please, by all means, you can actually have smaller ones.
Yes, maybe you can move the camera a bit lower so we can see it clearer.
Is it good?
Yes, it's great.
Okay. So I'm actually just going to pat on my ball so that I
you want to remove the excess oil.
Excess oils, yes.
Wow, are they not hot? Like if you press them like this. Rani has iron hands. Yeah, if I think I'll wait. So we are removing the excess oil of this golden cheese fish cutlet, fish balls. I think we're gonna change. Maybe we can say it's really golden.
Right. Can you just give me a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
This is quite an interesting dish because I've never really seen it outside or never like in a restaurant.
No, actually, if you go to some Indian shops, they do have fish cutlet, but not those who are stuffed with cheese, of course.
I see.
You know? But most of the Indian shops in Little India, they sell cutlets, you know. And I believe that a few in Little India, like Banana Plo and Shaguntalas or Gandhis, you know, they have a very good fish cutlets, I would say. I've already put it in the plate, right? So I'm just going to garnish it a bit.
Okay.
Right?
So what are you adding? What's the garnish that you're adding?
It's actually just tomato. You can have cucumber if you want.
Okay.
You know, if you want, if you want tomato, cucumber. I mean, as the children are eating this, in the same time they can actually eat the tomato and the.
Yes, Rani, do you think you can cut one open for us to see what's inside?
Oh, sure. And I have some chili sauce here as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to actually cut. All right.
Oh my God, I really want to try one. So, want to try it? Make it. That's really motivation.
All right. So we can actually.
Yeah, so let's cut open one so that you can see, you know, what's like a good texture. So when you make it at home, you have a better idea.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe lower, Rani. Yeah. Okay. We see the ooze of the cheese.
Right. So you can just eat this with a chili sauce. If you don't want, then you can just eat it as just how it is now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you so much, Rani. It looks
Thank
really
you, Sinyan.
delicious, warm, and really, yes, made with love.
Right. So, okay. I think we've came to the end.
Yes, thank you, Rani. Now we can take any questions you have on making this dish, and like, have you tried making something similar before? Let us know. For those of you who bought the ingredients already, yes, please make sure you try it, and then you let us know how it goes. So also, if you like today's class, right, please help to contribute to our, we're raising funds, like for Rani. If you like to make a contribution, make a donation, please go to the link that Gabriel is sending now in the chat box. It'd be great if you can show Rani your support so that she can run more cooking classes like this and teach more people how to make delicious, easy home-cooked food. And we also have 12 people watching on YouTube. So thank you for joining us. And if you like what you saw, please, you can subscribe to our channel. Of course, download YoRipe app. The app has really everything you need to cook at home, cook Asian. It's a very good starting point. And if any feedback also, you can just write to us. Okay, today I think I really learned quite a few things about like making the balls like with mashed potato and a protein. So we used the tom yum fish fillet today, but of course you can use any fishes you like, or even chicken, minced chicken. Also how you can add cheese in the middle, like in the ball. So that was really good learning from Rani.
Oh.
Okay, so there's no question. If there's no question, yes, we're going to say bye. And you can enjoy your Saturday dinner. Have a good weekend. And thank you again, Rani, for teaching us this gravy.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, looks so good. The cheesy fish cutlets.
Actually, I can show you my girl eating it. Actually, it's it's so cheesy. It's so cheesy.
We can't see. We can't see. Wow! Yay! Exactly. So cheesy.
Right.
With that. Thank you, Rani. Have a good weekend with your family too.
Yeah. Same to you, Simya.
Yes.
A good weekend.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. See you next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.